Hello everybody. It's a beautiful Saturday and I thought I'd make another video. Hope y'all are doing well. This video I wanted to talk about the police. This is a very important issue. There are many issues within this issue, but one particular aspect of police that I wanted to talk about is just really compliance. Right now, much of the culture are saying a few things. One, the police are out to get you, which is the worst thing you can do. Two, you should resist the police. And three, it doesn't pay to respect authority. I watched a video recently where this guy in Chicago got shot by the police. And when the video originally released, people were like, oh man, there we go again. Police at it again. They're shooting up black people. This is horrible. This system, this is insane. This happens so often these days. I just can't believe it. Police this, police that, police. And then someone with the wisdom to do so, the wisdom to even consider it, actually watched the video in slower motion and watched the little details. Turns out the dude had a gun on him. Yep, he had a full-size handgun and a magazine concealed under his shirt. And of course, the moment that came out, the uproar just kind of went down. The mob, the whole anti-police brigade mob just kind of chilled out, If you're black, if you're white, I don't care what color you are. If a police officer asks you to do something within reason, merely comply. They are just doing their job. Chances are they are merely doing their job so that they can assess what's going on, why they were called to the scene. Police get there, they don't know what's happening. All they know is what they've been told via dispatch. For all they know, someone around the corner or right beside them could actually be the perpetrator in the situation. They don't know. And so oftentimes police will detain people so that they can get things straightened out safely and then take care of everything else. And so, my dad, God rest his soul, my dad is awesome. Looking back at all this stuff, I am beyond blessed that I had a good father, because he taught me to respect authority. He taught me to be a man. And by being a man, I'm referring to being responsible for my own actions, respecting authority, and being a leader. Don't cower away from being a man. Man up, even if you're not leading in a home, so to speak, because I'm a married man. Even if you're not leading in any sort of capacity, being a man often entails respecting authority, being responsible for your own actions, and recognizing your core differences as a man versus a woman, And so this video where this guy got shot, of course he was not complying. Dude, just do what the police tell you. And I know that any anti-police person who watches this video is like, oh, just do what they tell you, huh? Just do what they tell you. As a person who has had numerous interactions with police, I used to work for the police department. Trust me, I know. I am fully aware of the good and bad that any human being can be capable of, whether they're wearing a uniform or whether they're wearing a clown suit, whatever. I am fully aware. But absolutely, the core issue is this. Most of the time, they're just trying to assess what's going on. If you are doing things legally, even carrying a gun, if you are carrying a concealed weapon, and you have a license, some states require you to have a license, some states don't. If you're doing things legally, you are fine. That's it. You're fine. And when things don't go well, which happens way fewer than people would lead you to believe, you deal with it in court. That's it. You make things 10 times worse when you begin to resist arrest, or when you begin to resist just having a regular civil conversation, when you resist being detained so that things can get straightened out. You make it worse. You make it so much worse. And so, for every video shared on the internet of some black guy getting shot, there are 500,000 other situations in which police don't do that because they don't need to. They just don't need to. So yeah, this culture of resisting arrest is just like pouring gas on fire. It's not making things any better. It makes it worse. Don't make it worse. Be wise. If you're on the up and up, if you're not doing anything criminal, be confident that the police are fine with you. I actually had an officer over at my apartment one day. We were actually talking about guns and firearms, his opinion on Glocks. Because, a lot of police carry standard issue 9mm Glocks. Talking about guns, shooting them, ones that we like, things that we prefer, that sort of stuff. If a police officer pulls you over and use officer, I actually have a concealed carry license. I'm licensed, so be aware I do have a firearm on my person. I have a gun on me. Police are not just going to start shooting and freaking out. If anything, they actually appreciate that you're taking advantage of your Second Amendment freedoms and doing so in a proper legal way. So anyway, I hate to use anecdotes. I hate to talk about my personal experience. But man, I have nothing to hide from police. Nothing. I am fighting this notion to freak out when the police are behind me and I'm driving, because it's been drilled into my brain for years and years and years, that the police are out to get me, time to freak out. Well, if you're driving legally, if your tags on your license plate are good, you're fine. If you're not driving like you're drunk, you're fine. And guess what? If they pull you over anyway and you're licensed and good to go, you're fine. It's gonna be okay. But you won't hear that reason, that proper logical thinking from the left. You just won't hear it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Man, don't pour gas on fire. Be wise. Just stop and think for a second. Trust that because you are squeaky clean, you have nothing to worry about. And in the event that you do, your good reputation will bolster your defense. That's it. If you guys liked the video, you know what to do. If you guys didn't, you know what to do as well. If you like this video and my previous one, consider subscribing. Hope you guys stay safe. Have a good weekend. See you guys later.